Perfect products lose to fast products every single time. Now, a fast launch allows you to get feedback on your idea early, and this links back to the idea of what an MVP truly is. People think of an MVP as the version of the product and the idea they have in mind, but they're reducing down and stripping away functionality. That is, in a way, true, but it kind of breaks the idea or purpose of what an MVP is intended to be. The idea of the MVP is they want to be used in order to gather as much data and feedback and validation as you can. That is the purpose of the MVP. Now, if you're trying to build a perfect MVP or a perfect product, you're going to lose. Because you're spending so much time, spending months in development, spending tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars in order to get to a point where you're going to put something out and people still may turn around and say, I'm not sure I like it, or I wish it could do this, etc. Whereas, on the other hand, if you instead prioritize launching fast, let's say you want to try and get out your product within a matter of weeks, right? And that's what we help our clients do. Let's say you're trying to launch within 4 or 6 weeks. You want to spend maybe $10,000, $20,000, get something out, start getting feedback back from your real users. And they're going to tell you, hey, this is cool, I wish it could do X. Or you might see in your analytics, people seem to really be struggling to use this feature, and that feature is the core feature of what we're trying to get them to do. Why? Right? And now we can start exploring what is it that needs to change, and we start getting data and feedback and lessons about how the users actually want to use your product. What is the true problem they have? And now we can talk to them. Does the MVP actually solve your problem or not? And we can do that, and we can iterate. And by the time we spent the same amount of time and money as the other hand, the first way, we're going to have a significantly better product. We're going to be already with a number of users who are paying us. And now suddenly the case for investment or the case for future development and continuing the business is so much stronger. And that is why fast always beats perfect. Now, speed shows then the momentum to your investors, to future partners, to future employees, you want to get great talent, and even to your users. Because if they give you feedback and you can go and implement on it straight away, perfect, right? Whereas, you spend all this time, all this money making something that you think is amazing or perfect in a different way, and then they say, hey, I need this change, and you're already into the pace of moving slowly. You're already in the pace of, well, no, I've done this, you're using it wrong, right? And there's a mindset shift that needs to be had between I know best, and this is how we build it, versus I'm going to put out the smallest thing possible that people are willing to pay for. I'm going to prioritize building the features and functionality that's going to make me learn the most and be able to demonstrate the most traction to future investors or whatever we need. Something I think possibly Peter Thiel, or I might well be misattributing that, but something I've heard somebody say is if you're not a little bit embarrassed by the first version you're putting out, you've probably spent too long in development and not enough time just putting it out there and getting real feedback. And so perfect usually means too late, and you need to move much faster than you really think. Now, we help founders launch fast every day and without wasting money. So if you're looking to do this, if you need further advice, let us know. Links in the description below.